Hello there folks, how you doing? It's been a few days since I checked in. I've been pretty busy. I'm on the very north tip of North Uist now. We're looking across the Berneray. And I'm camping here just not 200 metres, 300 metres from where I'm standing. So I've got a bonny spot for tonight, a grand view. It's about 9:45 in the evening now, so high tide was about 15 minutes ago. I'm just enjoying a cast or two in the soft light and an opportunity to catch up and say hello. To let you know that I plan to get back onto the filming again tomorrow. So I've been, as I say, busy. I had a bit of business to attend to on South Uist. Got that out the way. Just family business. And I'm heading across to the island of Harris tomorrow. And in fact, the last couple of days have been pretty wild weather-wise, so I probably wouldn't have been able to do much anyway, so the timing worked out quite well. So I'm just going to enjoy a cast or two here, and then I'm going to climb into my bed, and a morning sailing tomorrow. Oops, I'm on a fish again. I've been catching wee coalies. Oh, it's off actually. We'll see if it comes back for you, give you a look at it. Ah, he's let go. Oh, has he? Maybe not actually. I've just been hooking these wee coalies. Tiny wee things. So I either need to give it up or put a longer lure on to try and dissuade these bony wee fish from taking the lure. They're taking the lure. They're almost trying to bite off as much as their own size and lure. So can you see me still? So I'm not overly concerned about the fishing really. I'm just wanting just a half an hour out to enjoy the gloaming. There's a few midges around tonight. That's the first time since Skye. And quite a lot of windy weather on North and South Uist, Benbecula, so I haven't been troubled by midges at all. And actually standing here even right at the coast, I'm quite a long way from the Macher, which is in behind you there. But even at this distance they've sniffed me out. Sit and have my dinner in the van, and an owl flew past the windscreen, and it swooped low, it had a good look at me, and then it flew on. So where's the camera when you need it? If you know North Uist at all, then I'll tell you where I am. I'm tucked under a wee hill, and I think it's called Ben More. So Ben More is the highest hill in the Uist. I mentioned that when I was rolling the Hecla video. I mentioned that Ben More was just a kilometre or so, a couple of kilometres beyond the high point of Hecla. Well, there's a Ben More on North Uist as well, and it's just a tiny wee hill. And I think I'm right in saying that that's it in behind you there. I just love these night skies. In many ways I prefer these moody sunsets to the crimson ones. You know, it's lovely having a glorious warm red sunset, but sometimes these blue-grey sunsets can be very appealing. So I'm going to try and get out tomorrow, do a wee bit filming for you. I'm not sure what I'm going to get up to, we'll just see what the weather brings. My ferry sailing is a little bit later than anticipated, so I don't have a full day to play with tomorrow. I've got a bit of hanging around waiting on the boat because it's super low tides just now, and the wee boat from Braigh to Leverborough on Harris can't get across when the tide's too low. So I've got a wee bit of hanging around, but I think there'll still be time enough to do something, and I've got a week or more on Lewis and Harris, so there's bound to be 1 or 2 good days where we can get out and do something. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you are too, folks. So I'm going to sign off for now, get up the road and climb into my bunk, and I'll get back to you tomorrow, folks. Lovely to have your company for a few minutes tonight to enjoy the setting sun. Hello there, folks, how you doing? Hope you enjoyed that wee bit of fishing last night. So I got the ferry across from Braigh to Harris this morning, around lunchtime actually. I think I mentioned last night that the ferries were running a bit skew-iff because of the tides. There's super low tides just now, so the timetable was a wee bit off. So I lost a bit of time today, but I'm here now, and I'm planning on a wee bit of exploration of the southern end of Harris. Behind that rocky bluff there is 2 lovely marlins. If you watched last year's Hebridean adventure, you would have seen me summit camping on Ancoilic, one of these bonny wee marlins, and the neighbouring one, which is closest to us, is, let me see if I can remember, Heelsaval. But I'm not heading for any particular high ground today. I'm intent on exploring this area here that lies to the south of them, the Braigh and Bagh. And it's terrain very much like this. It's rock, heather and water. And the boat is essential for crossing this sort of terrain, so I've looked down on it from the high ground. I've done all of these marlins, and actually I've done a few of them several times. They're favourite hills, but I've looked down on this terrain many's a time, and well, today is the day to give it a wee explore. The wind's down, the midges are out actually, even though it's the middle of the day, and I'm getting bitten by midges, but once I'm out on the water it'll be fine. So I hope you're going to join me on a wee expedition to explore some of the Braigh and Bagh in the southern end of South Harris. Let's go, folks. tough terrain, folks. What beautiful, beautiful countryside though. It's an absolute joy to explore this bit of South Harris. Like I say, I've looked down on it from the high ground many a time, and I've always told myself one day, well, today is the day. The terrain is unforgiving though. I've already broken my tripod actually. I took a step back to try and line the tripod up a wee bit better to get the shot that I wanted, and I disappeared in a bottomless hole. I don't know how far down it went, but the tripod took the full weight of my body as I tried to correct myself and stop myself falling over. So I took a tumble and I broke the tripod. I suspect there's going to be a lot of low-level shots between now and when I get back home and I have an opportunity to replace it. But I'm carrying a couple of spares, but they're very small ones, lightweight. So we'll just have to be a wee bit creative in how we set the cameras up from now on. So anyhow, there's a lot of rock, heather and water to explore yet, so I've got to keep going, folks. folks, it's a busy day. Hiking, paddling, but what amazing terrain. What an amazing landscape, an inspirational landscape. I think the austerity of this landscape provides its beauty. This is one of my favourite parts of Scotland. And although I have family on the Uists and the Outer Hebrides, there is no doubt in my mind that Harris, and especially the southern part of Harris, holds the most attraction for me. Anyhow, the day is wearing on. I've been paddling, hiking and filming for 6 hours now, and I've got quite a lot to do, so I'm going to keep going. There's always more to explore here. I've pulled in here, folks, to get out the wind so that I can have a wee chat to you. Wind the video up, in fact. I've still got quite a long way to go, but truth be told, I'm getting tired. Belly's empty, I'm not carrying any food with me. And the filming does take quite a lot of time and energy. So I really hope you enjoyed this one, folks. It's certainly been a treat for me. Something a wee bit different, a bit of hiking, a bit of paddling. But when I say something different, what I'm talking about is the landscape. Isn't it just glorious? So I'm a couple of weeks into my Hebridean adventure. I'm not sure which number of video this is going to be, but I really hope you enjoy it. And the adventure is far from over, so there's more videos to come. So thanks for your company, folks. It's very much appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel. I hugely appreciate that. And I look forward to getting back to you on the next one. So it's Dave Outdoors Scotland signing off for now. Take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye, folks. Well, that was a grand day, folks. But it was a long day. It's after 8 o'clock and I haven't had my dinner yet, but Mo has rustled up this delightful light meal for me, so I'm going to tuck into this. I've got a bacon and egg roll there. There's a couple of eggs under that, can you see that? I've got avocado, I've got a portion of mushrooms on the side, I've got a fruit drink there, and we've got heaps of fruit. So I'm looking forward to this, and afterwards we'll have a cup of tea and maybe a wee biscuit as well. So I seem to have developed a habit of winding my videos up twice. So I'm just going to say thanks again for viewing, folks. I'm going to tuck into this and we'll get back to you on the next one. Bye for now.